At a glance, the huge variety of attractive products at very cheap rates entice every customer. Buying the product is one thing, but ensuring that the seal does not contain a date close to the expiration deadline is another.
When we are buying, we would like to make sure that any goods we are buying, we make sure that the goods is having a valid date, so the goods can stay longer before the goods will expire. You have already finished selling them.
A one-on-one talk with some traders at the Kumba Central Market on what they do when they realize goods on the warehouse have reached their date of expiration left me with these testimonies.
Let's just assume the person bought something from you and left without noticing that the thing have expired, and the person bring it back for you. If your conscience is very clear, you know very well that you are the one that sold the thing to the customer. The best thing to do is to take the thing back from the car and give the customer back the money. Or you look for another one that is having a far more date and give to the customer.
When I discover that the goods that expire, or customer bought from me and go discover that the goods expire, when I bring it back, then I change it, then I throw it to avoid problem.
Just how legal is it for a trader to sell expired products is a question I asked Barrister Gladys Fontaine.
When it comes to selling of expired goods, it is a crime in Cameroon because before goods are sold to the consumer, they must meet the standard. It should be consumable. We had one case in our office here where one man, after taking about 3 bottles of Saks, the 4th bottle made a lump inside. But fortunately for him, they brought in the 4th bottle when he has not finished the 3rd bottle. So before they opened it, he discovered it. We wrote to the brothers and they did not want to respond. So we told them the legal implication of it. The general manager of reservation came back called us and we settled it out of court. Which the man was paid some money.
Price control mechanisms of the Ministry of Trade frequently check different shops on quarterly basis to ensure that expired goods are disposed of.
Actually, when goods expire, the only thing the traders need to do is to dispose the goods. Either you burn them or you throw them away. Because we have Ministry of Commerce used to come to the market to check on expired goods. When they catch any expired goods on you, they have to seize it from you or they penalize you. So we the traders, we are taking precaution over that in order to avoid being a victim. So what we do is that we dispose the goods so that Ministry of Commerce and Ministry of Trade will not come here and disturb us.
They move around after every 6 months to check the goods. Some of them, I met some of them in one shop. They were really actually going through the goods one after another and looking at the expiring date, which I appreciated that. Some would hang only on the price tag. They know there must be a price tag on it. But to me, the price tag is not too much a problem. But if you look at the price tag on the good, look at the expiring date of that good, if it is fit to be on the counter too.
Quite laudable, but like Oliver Twist, the people always want more.
Where there is a problem, a bigger problem, which the government has to check, is the domain of drugs, expired drugs. There are so many expired drugs that the vendors will take it and switch it to a packet of a non-expired packet.
Yes, a new one.
Yes, and then start selling to people.
Timely message for consumers and administrative sections to resort to even more precocious measures to protect the rights of the consumer.